Alrighty then, and welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun. Oh my god, we're going to share the show. My name is Mr. 2020. Oh god, this is going to be such good fun. So, welcome to another exciting episode. Dream Driven Jesse, Manifesting Mastery Alice, Sonia, Double D, Triple D, Jake. Oh my god, of Feel It Real Fun. So today we're going to talk about sneaky ways which you slow down your manifesting. But first, we have to do the crass commercials and all that stuff, right? Actually, I have to type in one word, DESIRE, at NevilleGoddardQuotes.com. So let's take these freaky things off so I can, wow, Triple D Dennis, Triple D Anya, Manifesting Mastery Nathan is here. All right. Yeah, aren't those goggles cool? So, guys, we want you to stop slowing things down. So, visit us at freeneville.com. Get on that 221 email list. Pseudo-random goodness every single day. All right? It's power snacks for your mind, body, spirit, and soul. Meanwhile, back at the other branch, join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com. Hi. How you doing? Manifestingmasterycourse.com. Triple D Victoria is here, I see. And because it's a structured thing, right? 25 minutes a day, change your life, but you got to do it, right? Yeah, I just got a message from someone saying I haven't had time to do it, and I feel I had a really bad week. And I says, well, go back, right? Do that week over. Do not skip, right? Because your life's worth it. Bob says, is there a speed limit on manifesting? Ooh, not for me. And the other thing, dreamdrivenday.com. The doors officially open tomorrow. So if you go to dreamdrivenday.com, you can register there tomorrow. But if you want to register on a top secret page today, I would. So contact me if you do. We had 2 people sign up already today, which means we have way less than 10 spots left. So it's going to be 30 days of good fun, life-changing, all that stuff. So, and boom. So, who's ready for the Neville Goddard quote? Somebody type it in, Neville Goddard quote, or just say ready, 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 right? Do that. Because today's is a goodie, and it's sneaky. Remember, there are sneaky ways that you delay your blessings. We're going to cover a few of those today. So, ready, 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 ready. Okay, cool. Thank you, Victoria. Neville says, when the desire is upon you, that is the time to accept your wish in its fullness. Perhaps there are reasons why the urge is given you at this time. Your 3-dimensional being may not think it cannot be now, but your 4th-dimensional mind knows it already is. So the desire should be accepted by you as a physical fact now. Alrighty, so angle number 1. This showed up in the group today. Somebody wrote something about saying cancel, cancel, cancel. You had a bad day, bad daydream, bad feel it real session, and the solution is not cancel, 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 right? Here's why. It's never the words. You don't say yes, yes, yes to make something happen, right? Tony, nice to see you. Great to see you here live. It's never the words. And if you go, well, but chanting the words for 18 hours straight does put me in the mood. Right? That's just delaying things, right? If you had a bad thing go on, whether it's a dream, daydream, a worry, right? What does Neville say to do? Stop, be still, prune the vine, revise. Very simple things. Because you didn't need to walk around, skip it, right? So, when the desire is upon you, that is the time to accept your wish in its fullness. That is not the time to go get sticky tape. It is not the time to go light some candles. It is the time to accept your wish in its fullness. Right? So let's call that the kindergarten level of this. I find this pretty darn cool. On the other hand, when the desire is upon you, that is the time to accept your wish in its fullness. I want you to notice what your real desires actually are. Because your real desires can always be accepted now. You get it? Your real desires can always be accepted right now. If you're trying to work out a middle, I'm imagining something in 5 years. Okay, don't get in the habit of that. Francis, Triple D. Don't get in the habit of trying to manifest middles. Manifest ends. If you want to be financially free, go really big chunk. What's it like to really, really get I create wealth? What's it really, really like to have that feeling of being the owner of a boundless forest? What does Neville say? If you must spend money, spend it as though it were a dry leaf. Victoria loves that one, so do I. But your real desires can be assumed now. Okay? Loving teacher, loving husband, loving puppy dad. Before we had puppies, I was a loving puppy dad. You get it? Now, if I made my desire about somebody giving me a dog, yeah, that would require that somebody get a dog, that somebody know me, that somebody come see me, somebody give me a dog. And literally that's what happened, right? But you don't make it a someday after so many things kind of thing. That's never your real wish. If your real wish is financial independence, what does Neville say? Assume the feeling of. And then you'll chunk down, and it's like, see, I assumed a feeling of financial independence. And then this whole thing of, successful marketer shows up. Loving teacher meets successful marketer. 2 states that work great together. Triple D Scott is here. Boom. So this is the key, guys, that a lot of people miss. I'm manifesting a text, right? Which means they still like me, which means my soulmate and I can get married someday. People struggle all the time with that, right? Don't. If you want to be happily married, you assume the state of, I am happily married. How would you perceive the world? You'd perceive it not as someone who's worried about dying all alone. By the way, you could be happily married and still die all alone. They could be working overtime because they didn't bother figuring out that I create money, right? I create wealth. Boom. Tim asks a question. Let's answer it, Tim. Explain the feeling. Is it a physical thing? I guarantee it'll show up physically. Because when you have a knowing, you get it? Versus a not knowing or hoping or longing or craving. Okay, the body doesn't lead, but it sure does follow quickly, right? We've got a really cool, if you go to feelitrealfun.com, check out the 18-inch adventure playlist. There's like 5 videos there that give some really cool shit that I've never seen elsewhere before. Now, somebody has tried to steal that. Funny. That's mine. So, but you get it? That's mine. There's a feeling being demonstrated. Got it? So loving teacher, okay, is expressed physically. But there is this whole thing of the knowingness. It's not just the emotion. So you can imagine if you're really exploring the state of your wish fulfilled, giving it the tones of reality, discovering what those tones of reality are, you're going to experience some kind of sensation. Imagine biting a lemon, right? Or I could just imagine nibbling on Victoria's neck, right? And I'm going to experience something, right? It's that fast. So there will be sensations, there will be emotions. That bite of lemon would just upset me. All right, but the nibble on her neck I'd be happy. So, where's Bruce? Sandra is here. Brucey's here too, but I can't get him up here. So, life is good. So I want you to find the feeling of the knowingness of your wish fulfilled. If you haven't already, by the way, go to easymanifestingmethods.com, get on that list. There you'll get 7 little email lessons and some other bits once in a while. But those 7 little video lessons will help you know exactly what that knowingness is and how to get there. So that's what I got. So to recap real quick, I don't want you to slow down your manifesting. You will slow down your manifesting. You will slow down your life anytime you buy into you've got to do something physical, right? Yeah, Neville says, remember, when the desire is upon you, that is the time to accept your wish in its fullness, right? When I desire to do this, I do it. Tim, cool, excellent. That fast. When I desire to do a podcast, I imagine what implies that I did a great podcast or a great show, and I start pushing buttons, right? That fast. So the moment when the desire is upon you, that is the time to accept your wish in its fullness. If you're chasing sticky tape, gotta say cancel, 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 do a mantra for 4 hours, get into a deep meditative state that takes you 15 minutes using binaural beats. Waste of time. Because for you to do any of that, for you to turn on the music machine, you've got to imagine effectively listening to the music. You get it? I want you to discover how fast you are everywhere. So that's the first way. The second way is not imagining your real wish. Imagining someday, right, I imagine being a black belt long before I was, but that didn't have me sit on my ass. Okay, I imagine being a black belt, and I carried myself as a black belt. I never told anyone I was until I was. But right from that moment, people couldn't tell. They asked me, when are you getting your black belt? How long will it take you? You get it? Right there. Alice's Done and Dusted feels amazing. It does, doesn't it? So, that's it for today. Again, dreamdrivenday.com. The doors officially open tomorrow about this time. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later. But there's, like I said, I think about 7 spots left right now. So they're... if you want in there, email me. Right, I'll send you a super secret Rego page where you can see what it's all about. DDD, Tanya, 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 like lasagna is here. Boom. So got that. For pseudo-random goodness, go to freeneville.com. Get on the 221 email list. And, yeah, do that. Tony says, what's the next step? Manifesting Mastery course.com. So, that's it. All right. Love you guys. Have a lovely day. Victoria will be back soon. See ya.